Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jess and welcome to another little crafty video. This video is going to be everything I made in March. And everything I bought, I guess, too, because it's going to be a little bit of a haul video. So first, I'm going to show you everything I made. It's not a lot because I do work full-time, so there's that. But I did make more than I usually make, so that's also exciting. So I made one scrunchie in the color Dusty Blush, which is a new color that I got recently, which I can't remember if I showed this last video or if this technically should be part of the... No, I think this I did show last video. But it's really pretty. So this one I think I'm going to keep for myself, and then this will make hopefully 3 more scrunchies. And these ones I will post on my website. And I'm just going to stick this back here for right now. So, one scrunchie. And I'm going to put this in my scrunchie bin that still needs its ends weaved in. I've got a little bit, whoa. Wow, that must have been the end of the yarn. So this is my scrunchie bin of scrunchies that need their ends weaved in. So last month I also made 2 soap pouches. If you watched my previous vlog, you've already seen this, but it's a little soap pouch. It's super cute. It's got little drawstrings that can close so you can put your soap in there. I suppose you could also use it as just like a coin pouch too if you put a lining in it or if you did more of a denser stitch. This pattern is by Sweet Softies. I'll try to remember to link all the patterns down below so that way if you are interested in using them, you can. All the patterns are free as well, so that's also great. And then I made another one using the same yarn. This is Lily Sugar and Cream, like their scrub yarn. And this one I just ran out a little bit, just a little bit. So I'm gonna try to finish this off with some extra cotton yarn. I know I have some laying around from some previous projects, so I'll have to put this in my, I guess, my whip bin, I guess. I have this one here. I have a whip bin of things that are just not finished, and then I have a whip bin of scrunchies that are finished that just need their ends weaved in. And then I have a basket of scrunchies that are complete, I think. No, this one doesn't have its end in. What is it doing over there? That one doesn't either. Oh, do I have 2? Okay, I have 2 bins full of scrunchies that need their ends weaved in. Or is this one supposed to be finished scrunchies? Ah, this one is supposed to be finished scrunchies. Okay, so these ones need their ends weaved in. Oh my gosh, it's a lot. And these ones are finished. Okay. This I will put in the bathroom so I can finally remember to use it. I also made this really awesome little zipper pouch, which I'm quite pleased with. This is by a Yarnspirations pattern, and just inside I just put the leftover yarn. But I used this zipper that I got from Daiso and it worked perfectly. However, it is just I did have to adjust the pattern a little bit to fit the zipper because my zipper was a bit shorter than the Yarnspirations pattern, and I did mark it for cutting because this is a zipper that I had to make marks and holes in so that way I could crochet into it, because my zipper does not have pre-cut holes, but you can see I crocheted into the zipper because I made little holes, which is where like the black marks are that you can see. But I'm not really too worried about it. It's for me. I might be able to wash them out if I try, but I'm not concerned about it because I'm going to keep this for myself because it was my first one, and it's a little bit wonky because I think I went a little too tight with some of the stitches. I don't know, the holes. It was hard to see what I was doing for my first attempt, but it came out quite well, I think, in my opinion. And the inside is like that. I mean, you can even put coins in here and money in here and it would be okay. I would be kind of worried about like any pencils or anything because it does have holes, so it could possibly poke through, but I mean, you know, I think this is quite a handy little pouch. I'm not sure what I'm gonna use it for, but this was fun, and I do want to make more. I bought a bunch of, not a bunch, more zippers. They're in packs of 4, so I bought like 2 more packs. Pretty sure I showed these in my last vlog, but I'll show them again. I got a neutral pack of zippers and just like some browns and tans, and then a more bold one with like red, yellow, a blue, and kind of like a more teal green. So these will be fun. I also made some bandanas from this really cute yarn I got from Daiso. It's called Tiny Nip. Not sure what that's supposed to mean, but it's got like little different yarn puffs in it, and it's super soft. I think it's just an acrylic yarn. 78% acrylic and 22% polyester. Each bandana used about 1 and almost a half of skein of yarn, because I bought 3 initially, and I was able to make 1 full one, and then I'm almost done with this one. I've got 1 strap finished, and this one I'm on my way back down the strap and just need to single crochet along the edge here, and it's pretty much done. So they use about 1.5 balls skeins each, but I needed to buy 1 more just to finish up the rest of the strap there, which is kind of funny. But I really love this one. I really love this one. It's so soft, and I think for not being a cotton bandana, it's still like really fluffy and floppy. I do still have to weave in some ends from where I had to tie the yarn on. Let's see. Hang on, I'm gonna go look in the mirror. It looks cute when I look in the mirror. I feel like looking at myself in the camera looks kind of funny, but when I was looking in the mirror, it looked kind of cute. I feel like it still sticks out a little bit. I think I maybe made it a little bit too big, but I think if that would solve if I just tied it a little bit tighter, but I don't want to tie it too tight because I do want to try to sell these, so I don't want to stretch it out and ruin it, but it is really cute. I do like it. I do think maybe I want to make one for myself. Actually, you know what? I kind of really like it. Maybe I might keep this one for myself. I don't know. But this one's almost done, so this is gonna have to go into my whip bin as well. But this one I think I'm gonna finish, maybe not today because I want to work on some new projects today, but this one I'm gonna finish really soon because it'll be easy. I'm just gonna stick it in here. I know that's not my whip bin, that's my finished scrunchie bin, but it's okay. Next, I'll show you this little guy here. Isn't he adorable? Or she, I guess she's technically a little hen. She's so cute. I used this yarn I got from the Dollar Tree. It's Premier Yarn, Just Chanel yarn. And I thought it was like the perfect like black and white speckled color for like those cute little black and white speckled chickens. And she turned out super duper cute. I love her. Pattern. Who is this by? I will try to remember because I did do this a couple weeks ago, but I will try to list the pattern if I can. I believe this pattern I got off of Ribbler. Yeah, I think I got this off of Ribbler, so I'll get that pattern and I'll link it down below. But just a cute little hen chick. There's lots of these patterns out there now for free. This one, I just love it. It's so cute. I want to make one in my bigger Posh yarn, and also like the Posh plush would be super cute. I have some white yarn that would be adorable for this cute little hen. Look at her. She's so cute. Next, this one is one of my favorites as well. Look at it. Ah, I made a loaf cat. This pattern actually is paid for. I believe I did buy this one, and it's a super cute bread loaf cat. This ear came out perfect, but this one, I don't know, it's more like bare leg. I don't know what happened, but this one came out super perfect. And I used my hand painted eyes that I made. And then wait till you see, look at the little booty, little bread butt. It's so cute. I love this. This is really adorable. I love it. He was actually just chilling back here, and I'll put him back now that I've shown you him. He's so cute. I love him. So that's it for completed projects. However, I did start a few projects that I didn't finish. 2 of them, I believe I'm going to just frog because I will talk about that. So the first one I'm going to show you is this one. This one is another mesh. Whoops. Oh, there it goes. This one is another mesh soap pouch, and it was going quite well in the beginning, and then I don't know, I started doing something and I accidentally widened it, and I'm not really liking how it's turning out. I kind of like the circular pouch better. This one was supposed to, I think I was supposed to crochet a little bit further, and then it would fold down with a button. You would like, it's not long enough to really even show, but I'll put a picture up here of what it was supposed to be. And yeah, because it's not going well, I'm just gonna frog it, honestly. No shame, no worries, it's okay. It's kind of hard to see your rows with this, so I think crocheting in the rounds is a little bit better. It's a little bit more forgiving. Oh no, we're stuck. That is a downside too, is that sometimes I don't know what's going on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it can get a little stuck and sticky. You just gotta be careful when you're frogging. Anyways, moving on. I'll finish that up later. I also was starting this, which was going to be a tank top. And this was supposed to be like the center part here. And I was going to need to make 2 of these. This is just a giant granny square with like a different kind of like center start, I guess. I think I'm just gonna frog this and use this for something else. I'm not really sure what, but I'm not really in the mood, and I don't think I'm really ever gonna finish this. So I think I'm just gonna frog it. Maybe just do mug cozies or cup cozies or something like that instead. Yeah, I don't think I want to continue with this. I also started this little jellyfish by All From Jade, I believe, and I haven't secured the eyes in, so if I don't finish this one, then it should be okay, but I think I am going to finish this pattern. Okay, so that is it for everything I finished in April, or no, everything I finished in March that I'm showing you in April. Okay, so onto the yarn. In no particular order, because I don't remember when I bought what. I'm just gonna show you what I have. First, I am gonna show you this because I do have a project started on it. This is the DIY glow yarn. I got this from Walmart, actually. I was just there after work, and I was just checking out their yarn, and I saw this, and I was like, you know, I've seen it at Joann's before, and I thought it was kind of an interesting yarn, because when would you really need yarn that glows, and what would you make that needs to glow? And I wasn't really sure, and then I thought maybe bandana would be kind of cool for people who go out at night. I don't know, I don't really go out at all in general, but if you go out at night, you can wear a cute little bandana, and this is really pretty. I kind of like how this one is working up. This is, oh gosh, and I started this pattern a little while ago and didn't finish it. And I don't even know if I remember who the tutorial is by. But I'll figure it out because it's in my recent watches. I think it's the turtle trunk, I want to say. I'm not 100% sure. I got this in the hot pink color, and I also got it in the lime green. So I believe the white parts is the part that is glowy. I'm not sure if the green also glows. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it glow because I haven't looked at it at night, and I haven't really set it out to where it can absorb light either. It does say that you should set it out for like a couple hours, I think, or at least 45 minutes. I'm hoping one will be enough. It should. I hope so, because I didn't get two. I only got one of each. Not yarn related, I did get this cool little pen from Daiso that is a fading marking pen. So you use it to mark your project, and then like the ink is supposed to fade naturally in, I think it says 2 days. In 2 to 10 days, yeah. So it says it naturally fades in 2 to 10 days right here. I know you can't read that, it's in Japanese, but it does say it fades in 2 to 10 days. So yeah, I'm hoping I can use this pen maybe for my pouches that I make like top down when I do want to try to make my own marks into it. I don't mind doing that. It was fairly easy with the rotary blade. I did try to record that, but I don't know. It didn't really work out that well. Like the recording, not the process of doing it. It worked out well because I made it. But just like, I don't know. It's hard for me to record. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm still learning. All right, moving on. I'm gonna put this in my drawer with my other stuff over there. Yarn. I did get some more juicy yarn from Joann's. They seem to be getting a little bit more juicy with their shipments that they've been getting lately. And I was able to get this soft glow, non-sparkly color. So it's a really light pink color, which is really pretty. And I also got another red, but sparkly. And I think it's a different red. This one is fire. The one I already have is fire and non-sparkly. This one is cocoa red. And I think it is a bit more different, like a tone in red too. Like it's a little bit different in shade, and it's I feel like it's showing up way more bright red on camera, but it's really pretty sparkly red that I got. On track with juicy, I'm just going to show you some other juicy yarn that I actually got a couple days ago, so in April, but it's okay. Because I don't want to like stockpile yarn and show you like once a month. I feel like that's kind of silly. I might as well show you when I'm actually recording and I have it, you know? So Joann got this cute little paper bag, and I got 2 more of the sparkly sparkly dusty blush, because I saw that they had a whole bunch. Oh no, my bag's gonna fall. They had a whole bunch of this sparkly blush, and I have one of those that I showed you that I made a scrunchie of already. So I'm gonna be able to make hopefully at least 8 more with these. And they had another dusty blush, but non-sparkly, and I only saw one of these. And I feel like the non-sparklies are a little, well, this one actually is not that soft. This one is super soft for some reason. The dusty blush. Ooh, that's nice. But I got one non-sparkly because that was all that they had. And they also had a bunch of this. Oops, that's my receipt. They had a bunch of this pewter color, which is like a kind of like, I want to say brownish gray. Not sure if the color is capturing correctly, but yeah, it's more of like a brownish kind of gray. It's nice, like neutral color, and it's also really super duper soft. Yeah, that's nice. I'm running out of space for juicy yarn over here. I got some more yarn from the Dollar Tree as well, because one of my Dollar Trees, there's actually a lot of Dollar Trees in my town. I think I've seen, there's at least like 2 or 3 other ones I haven't even been into. But one of them that I go to has a lot of the Premier Just Chanel yarn. This one, wow, this one almost looks red, like from far away. It's so bright pink. This one is a hibiscus pink, and wow, that looks so bright on camera. And then there's also this aqua blue, and they look so pretty next to each other. And I also got a light blue and a light lilac color. Light blue is actually just called light blue, and this one is called light mauve, so it's kind of like a purpley pink. It's really pretty. And those were the only other ones I got. I only got one of each. I was thinking I'm going to use these for scrunchies because they feel similar to the Juicy Couture, not as soft and a little bit thinner, I think. And then like the juicy one there, I mean, it's pretty similar, I would say, kind of in thickness. The Dollar Tree one is a little bit not as soft. That's a weird way to say that. The Juicy Couture is more soft, as I guess is the way I should say that. Or this one's not as soft. And I don't know why on the Premier website they don't really have just like Chanel yarn like this for some reason. And it's more, I would say, velvet than Chanel, to be honest. Because it does feel like the Juicy Velvet a little bit, but just not as soft. But yeah, I got these. I got 4 of these. Well, technically 5 because of the speckled one for the chicken. I finally was able to get some big twist cotton. I should have bought it when they had a whole lot more, but I was waiting for it to go on a better discount, not gonna lie, because 25% off isn't even as good as when Joann's was still in business. I really wish I would have bought this when it was on sale, like before they went out of business. They had so much, but I was trying not to buy yarn, and I was hoping they weren't gonna go out of business, so that's my fault. That's okay. I was able to get 2 skeins, one of each color. We've got Retro Summer, which is this like light blue with like fun different colors throughout. I actually really like this one. And then we've got a similar one, which is Wildflower Bouquet, and that one's got like a light pink base and pastel color speckles throughout. Really pretty. I think I was thinking of maybe making bandanas with these because they do feel a little bit softer than Lily Sugar and Cream, but I'm also wondering if I should make cute little pouches out of them. I don't know. I'm not really sure what I want to do with these. A little bit softer, I want to say, but honestly, I feel like Lily Sugar and Cream isn't that stiff. I feel like it's actually quite soft, honestly. Like, not as soft as some cottons, like, you know, my KC, which also I don't think you can get outside of Joann's either. But at least I was able to get one of each of these. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I don't really have room for them. I'm going to have to find room for all this stuff. Then, following up, I got this Lily Sugar and Cream upside down in the color Summerfield. I think this color is discontinued because it was like on clearance, and yes. I also got it in a cone, which I've never had a cone before, so that's exciting. It's a little bit like, you know, like this, but it was on sale for I think only $10 or something like that. So I was like, why not? It's kind of a cool color. I can maybe make a top out of it. I've never made myself a top before, and this is definitely enough yarn to do so. So maybe I'll try one of Kelsey's patterns. I'm not sure. She has a lot of tops, and I kind of like her. I think the Lily top is one of the ones I kind of like a lot, and then I can't remember the names of the other ones, unfortunately, but I know what they look like in my mind, and I want to maybe make one of them. But I'm kind of intimidated by making tops like that, because I don't know. I just get intimidated by things. I should just try it though. So yeah, I got these, and I think that's it. Oh, actually, that's not it. I forgot. I got something else that's kind of cool. I saw this at Walmart. The same time I got the glow yarn, and it looks like Bernat Blanket, right? But it's not. It is Lion Brand Chanel yarn, and it's called Cover Story, and it's supposedly enough to make one blanket. Maybe this can be a project I can do sitting in my bed watching TV, possibly, because as I'm sitting in bed it'll get bigger and bigger, and that'll be kind of fun. I don't think this is something I'll want to make like sitting at my desk. So I do think I want to try to make a blanket out of this. That is oh my gosh, I almost lost it. And it was on clearance, I think, for only $20. Oh, this is the color Zephyr. It's really pretty. So I think I will make my first blanket. We'll see. That is all my yarn and everything I made for the month of March. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. It would let me know that you like what I'm doing and to keep doing what I'm doing. I don't know. Oh, we're not done. I forgot I had this bag from Daiso. I got this cute new Daiso bag and I had got some yarn from Daiso. We're gonna go over this really quick because this video is already gonna get a little bit long. So I got 2 of these and I'm thinking these might be able to make some cute, soft, fluffy bandanas, hopefully. Hopefully 2 will make 1 with a little bit left over. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the leftover, we'll see. But I've got 2 in this pretty blue color, which is just called Sky Blue. And it is made from 86% acrylic and 16% polyester. And it does have like a little bit of like sparkle going on in it. I don't know if that's really picking up on the camera. And then I got 2 more in the same kind of yarn, but a different color. It's called Fuchsia Pink. And I guess it's also called Meteor, which is maybe where like the speckles are coming in, like the gold flakes, I guess. And this is really pretty. I really like this pretty bright purpley fuchsia color, really pretty and soft. I think these will make nice little fluffy bandanas, hopefully. We'll see. I don't know what I was thinking with this yarn because I tried to crochet with it and my gosh. I'm just gonna show you 1 of each. I got 2 of these. They had 2 different colors and then I got 2 of each color, but I'm just gonna show you 1 of each. So we've got this yarn here, and this is some interesting yarn to say the least. I don't even know what kind of material to call it. Like, it's got like little flippies on it. I don't know. It almost reminds me of like a shag rug or something, but it's definitely hard to crochet with. I already tried just like doing like a chain and crocheting back into it. But if you had this yarn, what would you do with it? Because I was thinking possibly, there's a train. I should probably stop talking until it's gone. So what I was first thinking this yarn would be good for would possibly be like maybe like scrubbies or washcloth or another like soap saver pouch. But it is really hard to work with. So I don't know. I'm thinking this is going to be some kind of accent for a project instead of using it on its own to make a project. That's just my idea because I have 2 of each of these now, so I don't know. Now that is everything. At least I hope so. So thank you guys so much for watching if you made it this far, and let me know what you were working on while you were watching this video. Were you crocheting? Were you playing on your iPad, coloring, doodling away? Just let me know. I would like to know what you guys like to do. I would like to try to connect and make friends. This is also a goal of my channel. So please let me know what you like to do. What are your hobbies? I would love to get to know you guys. It would be great. Maybe eventually I can do live streams and we can actually chat in person. So thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have an awesome day wherever you are.